After seeing the American Recruiter in Season 3, the frontman's true feelings are explained by the Squid Game star. One of the main performers to appear in the show's revealing last minutes is Lee Byung-hun, who shares the feelings and thoughts of his character in that time. Squid Game Season 3 received mixed reviews after 2 seasons as maybe the most popular Netflix series, yet it continues to lead the streaming rankings. Many individuals, including the main character Ji-hun, Lee Young-jae, perish in the last moments of Squid Game Season 3 in an effort to save their new friends and put an end to the games. Ji-hun's last acts undoubtedly had an impact on the front man, the game's manager, but they did not completely shut down the organization. Frontman actor Lee Byung-hun disclosed the instructions he received for the last sequence in an interview with The Hollywood Reporter. In-ho was really motivated by Ji-hun to nurture that sliver of hope, but he feels a sense of bitterness after witnessing the American Recruiter, Cate Blanchett, and understanding that it's all going to just keep going. See his whole remarks below. I also discussed this scenario a lot with the director. It's fascinating since my first impression of the writing was different. I believed that the front man was already aware that another game, which was identical, was taking place in a different nation. As a precaution, I asked the director, and he said, "Please play the scene by imagining that you didn't know she was there." This confused me a lot since we were almost ready to start shooting at the time, and I had a very different idea of the screenplay. We spoke about it a lot, and this is the tone I chose to use at the time. At the beginning of the series, the front man had almost given up on humanity. Subliminally, he still harbored a sliver of decency. However, he was able to cultivate that glimmer of hope throughout his trip with Ji-hun, and at the end, as his game drew to a conclusion, he was attempting to adopt a new perspective, thinking, maybe Ji-hun was right, maybe there's something still there. When he sees this other recruiter luring new players into the game, he's attempting to find closure and the possibility of a fresh start. He now understands that there is no end to this. Everything will just continue. Thus, the primary emotion he is feeling at the time is that of bitterness. I appreciate you asking since I was really unsure whether people would understand what I was attempting to say.